Hi Aquarius. My name is Isel. I'm newer to YouTube. I'm a tarot reader here, but today I wanted to do a channeled intuitive message for you. So yeah, I want to get started on that. I want to say though too, while I was just before starting this video, the feeling of acceptance, like self-acceptance, like are you okay with that little roll? Are you okay with your chicken wing? Like that kind of acceptance. For some reason it seems to be heavy here. Like I guess an overall energy of inadequacies, how we view ourselves as inadequate in certain ways, and how we need to. I'm sorry, hon, I just wanted to fix this cord. I think it's just popping out the charger cord. Yeah, inadequacies and how we view ourselves, how we think and feel about ourselves. Yeah, because it's like we need to put an end to that energy in a way. Like it has to be allowed to drop away, just because it's more detrimental than we actually think. It's like pulling down emotional levels that are really hard to come back from. And so I think that type of thing needs to be more so engaged within a level of compassion, like a compassion towards self, And I think that's hard for a lot of people. Also, sometimes, and I just want to say this too, like air signs, a lot of the time are very much in their head, and sometimes they can be a little bit, this isn't a fault, this is a strength, but here it is a little bit of a hurdle. So basically what it is like when we don't allow ourselves to connect with that emotional aspect, also that spiritual aspect, it's like we don't it makes it harder for us to connect with healing, connect to healing, and to be able to see that energy, and it's like right now I feel that there's a necessity for you to kind of shake yourself down in a way in regard to acceptance, self-acceptance, how you view and accept others. That's another big one here. How to go about being genuine in your interactions. Yeah, and if you find yourself thinking something negative about somebody as you're talking to them, it could be a stranger, it could be a family member, whoever it is, but the scenario is either way. But if you find yourself in an energy of it's more judgmental, I guess, I would definitely say be conscious of that. Be careful of the level of judgment that you apply to something. It's not fair, because it's assumption. It's all assumptive, and if you truly evaluate the situation that is presented to you, you'll understand better at why this person presents themselves to you in this particular way. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I'm feeling here like this month is kind of, in certain ways, it can be a little bit emotionally challenging, just because, again, it's like trying to become more so emotional, like emotional balancing out of energies. And that can be rough sometimes, because when we're in our heads, it's like we don't want to feel, and so we do a lot of things to block feeling off. Some of us overeat, some of us drink too much, some of us, go gamble and have sex, and I don't know, adopt too many animals. I mean, there are plenty of things that are detrimental and negative, it's like, yeah. So I think here, being very compassionate towards self, towards others, the information that we feed ourselves, take 2 minutes of your day. Take 2 minutes of your day, literally, and consciously try to change your experience. Verbalize to yourself, what you like about yourself. Like if you see your little chicken wing, or your little fat thigh, or whatever it is, be okay with that for a minute, like 2 minutes, just love it. Be okay with it for like 2 minutes and see if you can do the other one, your other little chicken wing, you know, whatever it is, like do it, you know. There's an amount of love here, compassion here that needs to be experienced. I'm feeling very, very heady. Like we're just in our head, you know, and it's almost like overthinking and sometimes operating from levels of just logical aspect and like logical thinking that can be very draining to our psychic cup. Essentially, it's like we're dumping it out, we're pouring it over. It's like we're emptying out our psychic juice, you know, and like it's not there for us. The cup is over, it's upside down, it's draining. We need to refill that. Jesus. You know, and it's interesting because when you do that, you actually draw in the energy where people start recognizing your beauty and like your grace. Your grace. It's like they see you in a different light. You know, they may compliment you more. They may, I don't know, husbands and wives may be writing each other love notes, like that type of energy in your partner. And also too, like seriously, yes, apply this to yourself, but like if you're in a partnership too, like apply that to them. Like, I mean, really, like if you see something lovely in somebody, tell them, like show them your appreciation of them. There's something about that too. It's not just about you. Like when you, and that's, I don't want to necessarily say a level of compassion. Maybe it is, maybe it's just verbalization of feeling, but it helps grow. It helps to excel energy. It helps to exalt our lives and who we are as people in this experience. And so, you know, when we do that, when we're conscious about that, when we give it out, you know, even if you're, you know, giving to others that you don't even know, like there's something about an elevation. So yeah, be conscious of that. And really be aware of like the negative speak. If you're a judgmental person, literally turn it on yourself. Why are you judging? Where are you judging from? What is it that you need to judge for? It's a hard one to look at. And look at what you judge. Look at what you judge. Like literally take a deep look at what you judge, because I bet you'll be able to find many, many aspects of that within yourself that you're really not wanting to take a view at. So just be conscious of that. Self-awareness, self-value, self-worth, self-acceptance. That is the overall energy here. I want to get into more of the financial aspects here. Yeah, you know, you may be able to, that's not financial. Message is serving your community, like taking time to serve your community. Don't throw away your clothes, donate your clothes, like aspects of that. Make sure like the shoes don't have holes in them. Make sure you're not just getting rid of stuff because some other person's going to take my garbage. Like handpick it. Be conscious of what you give away, you know, make sure like the can isn't like dented and smashed and, you know, full of noxious gases. Like don't just give it to like an agency because it's foul and rotting and dying and you just don't want to see it anymore. But some poor schmuck can like, you know, take it. Like that's also an extension of that compassion. Like care about the person that you're giving those things to, you know? Anyways, finances, money. Some of you that are in the creative arts, like that's helpful to you. It's helpful to you. It's bringing you a lot of insight. There's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of inspiration around you right now, and it seems like you're drawing from it really, really easily. You're incorporating things, you're taking things in really, really easily. It's like your surroundings are inspirational, and I think that that's wonderful. For those that aren't experiencing that, it may be something where you need to actually such a weird thing to say, but like you may want to make your office, like add little things to it, like, you know, I don't know, here, I like my, this is a glass cup, but like say it makes me happy. Say it's like a portrait of my family, or like, you know, a little potted plant, or some stupid thing that only you like, you know, like, but make it yours. There's something about that, because your surroundings give you inspiration. This is at work. Yeah. Yeah, you need to be happy in your surroundings. There's something that's lacking here, and it's leaving you feeling dull. Very, very dull. I think your finance is going okay. I think maybe if anything, you can just kind of calm down a little bit. Some of you are like, but yeah, I think like just kind of easing up your surroundings and making them more comfortable, making them something that you want to be around, you know. And I'm sure some of you have already done that, but like do it even more so. Like switch it up, switch it up. Yeah, switch it up. There may be like on the job romance. There may be on the job romance with somebody that is like kind of irresistible to you. And like you're surprised as hell that they want to go there with you. Is that where that ties into the body acceptance? Are you worried that somebody new is going to have sex with you? You don't want to scare them. You won't. You won't. No. I think I think you're over worrying things. But this person, let me feel more about this person. It's like you've had your eye on them for a while, and they're hot. And they're kind of quiet, like they don't engage with you all the time, or like it's minimal, but like more so recently, like they've been giving you more attention, more communication, and it's been simple, but like the information and connection that you're getting is like, it's more smiley, it's more, it kind of leaves that little spring in your step, like it's that kind of energy, it's that kind of information. And so that's cool. I like that. I just got a splinter. Or a piece of glass. What else? We were still in finance. It's trailing into love. Okay. Yeah, so there's that. That was kind of loud and clear. They're really good looking. Like I see, for me, like what I feel is good looking. It feels good looking to me, but like whatever's good looking to you is good looking to you. It's just the energy, it's the message. I can't say it's some 6'4" brunette hunk who's, you know, gorgeous. Like, who knows? It's for you though, whoever is that person that's communicating more so. Gradual. But it's leading to something potentially sexy. What else for Aquarius in regard to love? Show me more about Aquarius in regard to love. Some of you are going to be giving information to partners that you want to either, it's like it's taken you a long time to figure this out, but you want to communicate this energy. You want to you have to communicate this. You have to, I'm feeling like you have to communicate this. It's heavy. You want to either break up, or you want to severely like overhaul the relationship. You want to change major aspects of the relationship. it doesn't have to be. See, I feel like this is more so, some of you, it's going to be in regard to like going to couples therapy, couples counseling. My house makes weird noises. Some of you are going to just be like, I want to change this. I don't see it changing, and I'm going. I don't see it, I'm going. Like, some of you have already talked about this, and you're not happy with the end result here. Some of you are desperately needing to talk about this to your partner. You're like having a very, very difficult time in regard to like coming forth, but you have to. It's like there's momentum now behind you. And you either want to separate, or you want to take an attempt to entirely shift the situation that you have, like tear it down and like build from the ground up again, like a tower moment, in tarot, like a tower moment. The tower comes in and it shakes everything to the ground. It's feeling like that. Some of these people are going to be blindsided. Some will not. Some will not. Some of these people will be blindsided, though. I feel like it's almost like when you want to break up with somebody, but you don't have that. You don't have it all right yet, but it's almost like you're at that point where it's like you're about to just like let it spew out, you know, because it's going to come out either way, but like you really want to be conscious of how you do it, but you know it has to be done. Some of you just really want to transform this situation and make it new. Some of you see the value in this person. And the value in this person is something that actually operates within your emotional aspect. Emotionally, they are, they're good for you. There's some frustrations in the relationship. There's some certain aspects that are difficult just because it's like this person doesn't operate the same way emotionally in regard to life. This is connecting again with like that colder, more logical energy. You're dealing potentially with somebody who's more so emotional, or they're going to be very emotional once this is given. I don't think you want to hurt them. No, you just want to get your point across. You want to get your point across. And some of you want to end it. Oh my God. What's the days of our lives like jingle as like sands through the hourglass? Yeah. Whatever that's about. I don't know. I never watched daytime soaps. I just remember that from, I don't know why I remember that, but I do. Yeah, like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Like, you knew it was coming. Like day by day by day, you knew it was coming. There's an accumulation of time here where it's like you let it go. I hope it's not dramatic. Television like that, those soap operas tend to be hella dramatic. I would not want to be in a relationship like that. What else for love in regard to Capricorn? Some of you are going to be uprooting a situation and moving. You're going to be moving for love or for your family, for work. There's a move, and it like completely stops everything that you're experiencing where you're at now, and it takes you away from that. Yeah, sure, there's still some elements, but it's more of a drastic move, and it's planned out, it's thought out. It's like now the wheels are in motion, the movement is happening. There's build up behind this. It's going, and as we go, it's like we know that it's like saying goodbye, making resolution with others, like reconciliations with others. There's like a level of like I'm driving out of a city being like, bye Kmart, you know, bye blah blah blah, bye this and that, you know, bye homeless dude that I see every morning, like kind of that energy that can apply for some people. Yeah, some of you are moving, but it stabilizes love. Yeah, It stabilizes love. And it takes you out of a situation that needed to go. So yeah, there's like 4 different potentials right there. 4 different like scenes in my head. 4 different things. Was that 4? I don't know. Maybe it was 3. I don't know. Is there a 4th one? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not counting anything right now. I feel like some of you are dealing with a water sign, and like you want to be conscious of how you deal with them. Like, you know, something about like this situation is like done, but you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to hurt them. And it's like you already know that like the colder side of you hurts them enough. It's because it's hard for them to connect with it. But it's almost like you've also had enough. Again, this is for somebody who wants to let somebody go. Yeah. You know, people get their hearts broken. People get, you're worried about their mental health. Some of you are worried about this person doesn't seem right. Something about that too. And it doesn't have to be everybody, but fit it where it works. Yeah, you're scared of what they might do in regard to themselves. You're more so concerned with what they might do in regard to themselves. But the conversation has to happen. And if it's just a letting go, like Pisces can handle it. They will die a little bit inside, but they can handle it. Just let them go, you know, because the longer you put Pisces through this, or Cancer or Scorpio, like the worse it gets for them on an internal level, emotionally. That's more hurtful than just letting it go. So don't try and overthink it, Capricorn. Just communicate with this person, and they don't have to be a water sign. It's just somebody that's very emotional, and it feels like they're emotionally out of balance right now within this situation, and it needs to go. So is there anything else in overall finance, love for Capricorn? Yeah, in regard to love, in regard to moving and exiting a situation, you may be like getting, some of you may be getting like documentation, like approval to move to another country. And it's for your partner. And this doesn't have to mean you're moving for love. Like this could mean you're separated from a partner and you're going there. Your paperwork is finalized, as everything's gone through, everything is moving, you're moving forward. That's what it feels like. Okay, I'm going to stop this here because it's just like, I don't know. I really wanted to be more, compartmentalized, and that just isn't going to happen in a intuitive reading. I'm sorry. So, yeah. I tried to control it. It doesn't work when you control it. Anyways, my name is Isel. I'm on YouTube as the Altruistic Mystic, and I hope any of this information was helpful for you. I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but if it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, because I'm new here and I would like to have more people, company, community. Like, yeah, the YouTube channel community is pretty interesting. It can be very interesting, and I like a lot of the people that are providing their services here. Very, very cool. And yeah, so I hope this was helpful for you. I'm going to head out. I wish you a really, really wonderful day in life, and I will see you more towards the midpoint, well, in a few days, I guess, for the mid-month love reading, so second half. So, all right, my name is Isel. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.